Hello from my food forest. So today I would like to make an update and show you a few highlights what is happening in the food forest area now in the second week of February. Pretty much late summer in subtropics here in Queensland, Australia. So if you would like to come with me, let's get started. And if you have any questions or comments, I always love to read your comments, always try to reply to all of them. So leave the comments under the video below. And now let's get into it. The cayenne pepper bush, it's going nuts. Look at it. I trimmed it pretty well. By the end of winter, and it got lots of new growth. So look at the trunk, really nice big trunk. It's becoming like becoming a tree. It's already about, I'm not sure, but I think about 3 to 4 years old now. So really very good variety. So I will be selling some seeds as well if you are interested. Cayenne pepper is very good for your heart. And actually today probably going to do some sweet chili sauce. Oh, the guinea fowls. The Panama berry, the strawberry tree, does not stop fruiting and flowering at the same time. I really love the taste of the fruit. So this one is in its second year now, and you can see it's about 3.5 meters now. We had 2 crops of dragon fruit this season. Harvested the last ones I think a week ago, but I'm noticing right now new flower buds are coming, so it pretty much look like we are getting a third crop, which is very new to me. The West Indian gherkins are fruiting all the time now. These are really like a hot summer. Little cucumbers. They're really nice when the regular cucumbers don't do anymore because of the hot temperatures and humidity during summer. Here, beautiful insulin ginger, insulin plant. And the recently planted peanut butter tree, it's doing really well. So got already lots of new growth. The little star apple got some new leaves and new growth, planted in late spring. Everything is growing really well. We had good rain all the time, regularly, pretty much. So are the plants growing really nicely. By the way, I've got acquired few really nice new additions to the food forest. But we'll have to make a separate video about those, because otherwise it takes too long. The purple yam, it's growing very well. It's enjoying the beautiful hot and humid weather. So lots of new growth. I can only imagine how the root is growing beautifully at the moment. Look at the lovely foliage. So really happy with this one. And I know many of you are on my waiting list for the purple yam plants for next season. So I will be making sure I have a few more than the last time available. The rosellas growing very well, but still no fruit inside. Lots of bugs seem to like the leaves. And oh yeah, there is some. So we have a few fruitlets already, flowers coming. So there is a hope. And while we are here, let's move to the Ceylon Hill gooseberry that is full of fruit and good news. Finally turning the color. It takes ages until these guys start to ripen, but when they do, so we really harvest every day. So the Ceylon Hill gooseberry is doing very, very good. Very easy to grow in subtropics. I still have few seeds available, very easy to grow from a seed, but I will also make some plants from cuttings as soon as the plants start to push new growth. And this will happen when we finish harvesting. Here, nice one. Oh, nearly ready. Yum, yum. Okay, let's have this one. Very nice and sweet already. Yum. Along the fence line, everything growing really well. I have to thin out the self-seeding cranberry hibiscuses that are really enjoying the space here, but I have to thin them out all the time to make space for the others, like this guy here, which is the Maiwa, the sweet variety of kumquat. Here lots of different plants growing. Again, some more of the purple yam, some more cherry guavas that are having some fruit. The 7 years Madagascar bean here. Everywhere turmeric in between. The white sapoti. Someone has beaten the top off, but it's already getting a new growth. So really happy about it. So this one is doing really well here. Everywhere cosmos flowers to attract the beneficial insects, for biomass as well. Also the pigeon pea, very good for the chop and drop. The peas for the birds, the flowers for the beneficial insects. I had lots of flowering turmeric this season. This is not always the case. Ceylon Hill gooseberry, another one here. The acerola cherry getting new leaves. Super happy. Oh, and these little guys coming everywhere now. This is the Egyptian spinach. Very good, nice, nutty taste of a spinach, and it's reseeding happily as well everywhere. Some are larger, some are smaller. This is another acerola cherry, which is pushing new growth. Very nice. Cassava in between. Here the persimmon, growing good too. Panagrass. The soursop doing really well. Another kumquat. I just forgot the name of the variety, but it's a really nice one. The skin is sweet and inside sour, so really yummy for all sorts of jams. Having fruit and new flowers. The lime tree, full of new limes. Looking very happy. And so we are here at the end of the food forest number two, because this was the second one we established. Here the ruby red, for the very first time, having lots and lots of fruit. Really happy to see this baby giving us so many fruit. We'll see how it will cope, because the tree isn't very big. It's about 2 meters now in height and has hundreds of fruit everywhere. And as I'm turning around, so you can see the place is turning slowly to a food forest. Here's lots of mowing in between again because the weather is lovely. There lots of rain and hot, so nature enjoying its time. Bananas growing very nicely. A blood orange here, having just 2 fruit, little baby. In between the bush basil. My newly planted, like a couple of months ago, Maya lemon, new addition. Having 3 lemons. The new leaves are eaten and have some leaf miners, but there is some new growth as well, so I'm not really worried about it. As long as the tree is thriving, I'm not doing much, so hoping it will strengthen. I will only add some mulch and some liquid fertilizer, my own compost tea. It can help itself. Mugwort is going nuts always. Very important herb. The lowcut, look at it, really nice. Lots and lots of new flowers, and the fruit will be coming in winter, so no fruit fly, guys, no fruit fly. Passion fruit, having passion fruit having the elderberry as support. Lots of beneficial insects on the flowers and pretty good amount of passion fruits. growing really nicely. So what I have done in the last few days is cleaning the garden beds and enriching them with matured chicken poop, with fermented chicken poop, and adding some mulch. So if you just new to my channel, super important, I never put any animal manure on top of the garden bed, always digging a trench, like pushing the soil to the side, adding the manure, the aged manure into there, covering with soil, adding mulch on top. Perfect. So 3 garden beds are done, waiting for their new planting, for the new plants, which probably will be already the winter crop. We have second week of February, so starting to plant in March. But here still winged beans that are growing like crazy, but only just starting with flowers. Pretty late, these guys. Even though I planted them already a while ago. And here's some tromboncino in between. So these guys are coming good along. And some self-seeding tomatoes, just still thinking if I should keep them. Probably I will, because why not? So these guys are coming along. No other choice. Okay, let's move on. Hundreds and hundreds of the beautiful mandarins. There will be lots this season. And our soursop not showing any signs of a fruit, but growing good. Let's go now to the food forest number 1. Let's start with the old raised garden beds. I have only growing sweet potatoes in there now, and really had to cover them because the crazy guinea fowls are making themselves comfortable in my raised garden beds here. Can you imagine? So not on these ones, but the other 2 ones are really always occupied if I don't put the netting. But the Hawaiian sweet potatoes going really good. And here as well. The self-seeding tree lettuce growing everywhere. Really enjoying it. If you like the regular lettuce, I would recommend you to grow this one too. And it's so easy, you have no work. Growing by itself. Our huge star fruit just finished fruiting. We had hundreds of fruit, and even though I didn't protect them with any sort of net because the tree is simply too big, we still had enough fruit for us. So there was a fruit fly stuff, fruit fly fruit as well, but all of those went to the animals. They were happy about it. Extra protein in the fruit. And we had enough for us as well. So here, lime tree, loaded, guys, really nicely. The newly planted custard apples are doing well. I planted 2 of them. Both seem happy. I'm still waiting for the Malabar chestnuts, for the fruit to open and give us the beautiful, delicious nuts from inside. I have 2 of them, so looking forward. Hawaiian guava, having lots of green fruit. I will probably put some netting bags on a few of them, just in case, because this is always like, depends. Sometimes the fruit fly is not so bad, but some seasons every single guava is affected. So we really would like to enjoy a few of them at least. So I will have to put some bags on them. And bananas everywhere. Enjoying really the time here now during summer and growing. But we only have 1 banana bunch so far. Very happy with the growth, with all the new growth of all the plants. Lots of cleaning, lots of mowing. Unfortunately, that's how it is. When the good plants grow, the others that you don't want grow as well. But that's how it is. That's the second apple, custard apple. So they're looking very happy after putting them into the ground. And I think that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the little walk through, and I wish you all the best as always in your gardens, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye. Just harvested the cayenne peppers. This will make a few jars of a nice sweet chili sauce. We really like sweet chili sauce to all sorts of dishes and dips. And yeah, if you start to read the ingredients on the store-bought chili sauce, you will start making your own too. And it is so simple to do. The recipe is on my website, permaculturehaven.com.